This is the AI Daily Digest. Artificial Intelligence, Law and Technology in 5 minutes. There is a growing gap between the marketing of AI agents and their actual behavior in the wild. From fake think tanks designed to poison the well of knowledge to infrastructure that fails under the weight of autonomous code, the reality is far messier than the brochures suggest. Take the Hanover Institute for Public Policy. At first glance, it looks like a standard think tank focusing on the Israel-Palestine conflict, but it is a ghost. The institute was actually created by Pyro Incorporated, a firm that received $900,000 from the Israeli government. The goal was not academic discourse. It was LLM poisoning. By publishing over 100 reports designed to appeal to the specific preferences of chatbots like Claude and Gemini, they attempted to optimize the stories these models tell. It is a sophisticated form of narrative engineering. They used AI-generated content to trick other AI systems into adopting a specific geopolitical lens. It is one thing to trick a model with fake data. It is another to build the very house where that model lives and works. Cursor recently launched Origin, its own code hosting platform. The timing was a fluke. It rolled out just as GitHub suffered a massive global degradation, but the underlying bet is serious. In Cursor, 35% of merged pull requests are now opened by autonomous agents. A forge built for humans assumes a pull request represents human intent. When a third of the changes come from software, the queue stops being a conversation and becomes a scheduling problem. Now, with SpaceX acquiring Cursor, the question is no longer just about the editor. It is about who controls the substrate of the next generation of software. As we shift the substrate of development to agents, the cost of that intelligence starts to matter. We are seeing a surge in local deployment, exemplified by Alibaba's Q1 3.827 billion. It is a miracle of compression, performing like a frontier model on a high-end laptop. But there is a hidden tax. This model achieves quality by overthinking. It generates vastly more tokens than its peers to reach a conclusion. This highlights a deeper problem in how we measure AI. A recent replication study on the RTX 4090 GPU found that traditional metrics like FLOPS are a poor proxy for actual execution time. The hardware is evolving faster than our formulas. We are flying blind on efficiency. Yet, raw compute and efficiency are just the plumbing. The real mystery is whether these systems can actually perceive the physical world or spark a truly original idea. Princeton researchers recently put AI agents through a shadow evaluation, asking them to conduct open-ended research. The agents could handle the engineering. They ran the experiments and reviewed the literature, but they failed the research. They lacked the judgment to pivot and the creativity to make a novel contribution. This cognitive gap is even clearer in the unwritten benchmark. While humans can infer a written word from the sound of a pen and the motion of a hand with 80% accuracy, the best AI models failed completely, scoring under 10%. They can simulate the world, but they cannot yet perceive the causal process of creating it. Today, we have seen a pattern of strategic contradictions. We have agents capable of writing professional code, but unable to conduct original research. We have models that can process billions of parameters, but cannot understand the simple sound of a pen on paper. The industry is racing toward autonomy, but the infrastructure and the cognitive foundations are still catching up to the hype. The real winner will not be the one with the largest model, but the one who closes the gap between simulation and actual perception. That's all for today. Thanks for listening and see you tomorrow on artgems.ai.